Hey guys, this is Jaden Storm coming at you with I almost said a deck profile, but no, this is a discussion video. And I was asked, I was talking to a friend of mine at school, and he was well, let me rephrase that. He's not really a friend; he's an acquaintance. You know, these people you're friends with at school, mainly to just keep your sanity, and that way you have someone to bullshit with when you're in the middle of class and you really don't give a flying fuck what the teacher's saying. Or in between breaks, you just need someone to converse with. I mean, me personally, I can just sit there and ignore it. But my point being, we got talking about card games and blah blah blah, and the thing that he said that really pisses him off was net decking. And then I started thinking, I've heard a lot of people bitch and moan because they're like, oh, the only reason that deck works is because he net decked it off someone else. And, and then I started thinking, someone asked me, because I kind of bit his head off, and he said, someone comes up with an idea, and then everyone jumps on the wagon and steals it and claims they thought it up. Well, okay, if they steal it and claim they thought it up, okay, that's wrong. I don't have a problem with net decking. Have I ever net decked in my life? No, because here's my feelings on it. Because, okay, I have never, okay, the best way I know how to, I'm going to use a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh here, okay? Because I think it's easier to I think it's safer to say that more people net deck in Yu-Gi-Oh than they do in Vanguard. I know this is a Vanguard channel, but to get my point across. Okay. I have never, if you want to know the current deck that I play in Yu-Gi-Oh right now, it's Harpies. If you want to see my deck profile, you can go check it out on my Yu-Gi-Oh tube, on my, gosh guys, I am so sorry today for seems go check it out, Team Z Fighters. I'm on there. It's my friend Christian normally runs the channel most of the time, but I do pop up there on occasion, and my deck profile is on there right now. I had no idea how to build Harpies, and the reason I built Harpies is because I made my friend Christian a promise if he could qualify for Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals with a deck called Crash Bugs, if I could compare Crash Bugs to Vanguard, sorry Christian, it'd be the equivalent of saying to someone, okay, take Mega Colony as it sits right now and try and win the world championship with them. The only thing is he pretty much did it. He took a Crash Bug deck in Yu-Gi-Oh, if you even know what the fuck that is. He took it and placed second at a regional, and I made him the deal that if he qualified for regionals, I would go to nationals with him, because I didn't want to go by myself. Fuck. Long story short, he did. So I was like, I need to build a deck, because Teledad was the deck I was playing before that, and I don't think it was good enough to win at a national level, even though that's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck of all time. I had no idea how to build this deck. So you know what I did? I went online and saw how people are building the deck, and then I got my own ideas. Now, your standard cards that you're going to run 3 of, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, that's not really net decking. That's looking at how the decks flow, okay? Because, like, if you have no fucking idea how to build Revengers, there's a Yu-Gi tuber that I follow, and his name's Cyber Knight something something something, and he does Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and every now and then I'll watch his videos. I think he's a very, very, very good Yu-Gi tuber. And he was opening a box of set 12, and he said, I don't know how many Raging Forms I'm going to play. Well, to a Vanguard player, and if you're going to play Revengers, hello, you're going to play 4. The card's fucking stupid. Why not play 4? And I just put in the comment section below something to the effect of, you should play 4, the card's OP, check out the profile on my channel if you would like. That's not really net decking, guys. Normally when people are being called net deckers is when they steal someone's techs or secret card choices of the deck. Like, for my for my Yu-Gi-Oh deck, probably the biggest tech I play is this. This is normally a side card in Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's called Karamakut, and I use it in my main board because there's cards in my deck that I can use to plus off of it or gain advantage. That is my secret tech. I've never seen anyone else main Karmakut in a Harpy deck. I'm not saying I'm the only one that does, but there's probably someone out there that does. Now, this is where it gets into the part where, okay, is net decking an unforgivable sin? Does it make you less of a player? Is it bad? The quick answer is, fucking no! You know, I mean, there are some people who get their panties in a wad just because their deck was taken from someone else and they decided to play with it. Shouldn't you consider that a fucking compliment? If someone was like, looks at your deck and goes, wow, I really like this. It looks like it flows well, it gains advantage, it does what you want it to when it does, generally. It's well balanced, it does this, it has answers to all the main decks out there. I like that deck, I want to play it, I want to try it. I have no problem with people borrowing my deck ideas. I take it as a compliment. If you were to say, hey, Jaden, you know, if someone were to send me a comment was like, hey, Jaden, would you mind if you share your Revenger deck list with me? And it's like, sure, go on my channel. There it is. Have at it. Have fun. I really don't get my panties in a wad. Not that I wear panties, but I don't flip out because someone takes my deck. You know, just because I play 4 Raging Form, I play 4 Perfect Guard, that doesn't mean I own that idea. You know what? There's a lot of other Revenger players out there that play 4 Raging Form and 4 Perfect Guard and 4 Blaster Dark Revengers and 3 Tarts. I mean, the deck's pretty... Revengers right now, there's really not many more ways to build them. It's either, okay, do you want to build it the right way, or do you want to build it the budget way, or do you want to build it the dead wrong way? There's really no other way to go. You know, it's either the competitive way, the budget way, or the shit way. That's about all it is. Net decking in general, in Vanguard, I really don't think it happens that much, because eventually if you're a good deck builder, or if you're not a good deck builder, if you can just look at the card that your deck's going to revolve around, for example, if you're going to build Raging Form Dragon Revengers, the card that it revolves around is Raging Form, obviously, so you need to play cards that complement Raging Form. So you'll be able to tell just by looking at all the cards that are out there what goes in it. Yu-Gi-Oh! I think this is a little more relevant because net decking in Yu-Gi-Oh! Happens all the time. And in Yu-Gi-Oh! Guys, everyone's net decked every time. There's not one Yu-Gi-Oh! Player out there who hasn't net decked. Maybe they don't realize they're doing it, but they've done it. I don't care who you are. Guys, I've net decked in Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's because was during the Teledad format a long time ago. I didn't really think there were certain cards that belonged in the deck. And then I saw someone play it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give that a shot. And when it worked, I kept it. And when someone asked me about it, they were like, wow, where'd you get that idea from? I didn't tell them I came up with it. I said, oh, I saw someone else play it. I tried it. I liked it. Kudos to them. They helped me out. So put your comments put your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you really think net decking is as big as people make it out to be? Just for clarification, in case there's a couple people out there who are like, well, what is your definition of net decking? Net decking is the plagiarism of card games. If I were to take an entire list of any deck I play for any card game and I say, here it is, net decking is if someone else comes along and goes, list, I'm going to take all these cards, now I have the exact same deck, and I'm going to use this deck. That's net decking. That is what net decking is. There are some people who blow it more way out of proportion than that. In my opinion, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. In my opinion, if someone wants to take your work and use it for their own, as long as they say, no, it is not my original work, I got it from someone else, okay. But if someone asks, can I borrow your deck, or can I borrow your idea, or hey, can I do this? Now, I'm not saying this question is always asked, if rarely, but if someone else wants to use your ideas, shouldn't that be a compliment? You know, because that's them saying, I love your ideas, I love it, I think this will work, you know? So, quit getting flipped out because people net deck. It happens. So anyway, guys, in the comment section below, put your thoughts on net decking. Tell me what you think. I thought this was worth making a video over because this really pissed me off when this kid at my school, I mean, he was like, I shit you not, guys, he was like, if someone is caught net decking, they should be disqualified from the event. It is wrong. Well, under that assumption, right, or not assumption, under that guideline right there, that means, okay, here's the guy we're going to designate as the Revenger guy. And every other Revenger player out there that plays 4 Raging Form, that matches him, we're going to disqualify them. So, guys, I don't see the big point in it. Even if your deck is card for card to somebody else's, I still don't think that's a problem. Because you know what? Chances are there is someone out there that has their deck built just like you. There is a lot of Vanguard players out there. There's a lot of Pokemon players out there. There's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players. There's a lot of Magic players. Chances are there's someone out there and their deck build is 100% just like yours. It's just the way it is. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comment section below, and make sure to thumbs up because it makes me feel good. So anyway, guys, thank you, and see you later.